Hi everyone and welcome to today's video, The Last of Us Part 1 Remake Review. I'd like to thank PlayStation and Naughty Dog for the review code. In this video, I'll be talking about all things The Last of Us, giving my thoughts on the remake, and I'll be covering questions asked by gamers in the community. So, stay tuned. The Last of Us is an action-adventure game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony originally on the PS3. The game released June 14th, 2013 and follows Joel, a smuggler who finds himself helping Ellie, a young teenage girl, to escape across the United States in a post-apocalyptic world. The why and how unravels during the course of the game, and it really is a testament to how the story paved the way in gaming history to be one of the greatest storytelling scripts ever produced. With this game being so popular with gamers and critics, The Last of Us was remastered on the PS4 and released shortly after its initial release in 2013. In Australia on July 30th, 2014, the remastered version for the PS4 hit our shelves. This happens to be the version I played a number of times. The biggest differences at the time was that the original PS3 release played at 720p, while the PS4 remaster offered gamers 1080p resolution. Now the PS5 remake offers 4K targeting 40 frames in fidelity mode, or dynamic 4K targeting 60 frames in performance mode. Why is it so iconic? Well, as I said before, the game really did show how storytelling can be taken to new heights with great writing, impeccable voice acting, immersive audio and music, and graphically enhancing the original with a remake, for me, just makes sense for fans and new players. So do we need a remake of this historic game, and should you pick it up? Well, yes, I believe this game did deserve the remake treatment and it is worth picking up. What I loved about it was a fresh new experience of the game. I normally don't get any type of giddiness from playing a game a second, third, or fourth time, but this has a new shine for those who've experienced it before. My experience was positive and the game performed exceptionally well. The game mode I chose was Fidelity, offering 4K at 40 frames per second, as I favored the resolution over the additional frame rate. The graphics are insanely good, and with the new innovative technology, rain, water, and lush green environments look incredible. The realistic, redone animation also adds to this experience, feeling completely fresh for me. There are scenes where you can just see tears falling and intense expressions that just couldn't be achieved in the previous releases. The audio also sounds much better than the original release, and that's all thanks to 3D audio technology. Scenes where there is a lot of gunfire, screaming, clawing, or being chased by an infected person, you can pinpoint the location in game and where it's coming from. I also feel I could hear more of Ellie's dialogue during the course of the game. Added to the experience is the PS5's DualSense and what it can do in game. The controller has adjustable settings for the adaptive triggers and bow resistance. These things you just won't experience with the older versions of this game. The DualSense controller really is remarkable, with the emulation of rain falling or Joel running through the streets. I just felt more a part of this environment than ever before. The combat and encounters also have improved, as this is one area I could always stumble when playing the PS4 version. The team have applied their AI engine and tool to make encounters more dynamic. That means you can sneak and peek around the environment easier. This made my playthrough more enjoyable, as I felt it was more intuitive to the way I want to play. For those who haven't played, which one should you jump into right now? I believe if you have a PS5, start with this Part 1 remake. The improvements only add to the overall experience. Previous players of The Last of Us will be thrilled to know that there sure are trophies, and the file size for the download for this digital version was 68 gig. Another feature to this remake is that you will find the Part 1 version of this game along with the DLC left behind. Plus, as you further progress through the story, you'll unlock certain extras: concept art, model viewer, skins, filter gallery, gameplay modifiers, speedrun recap, behind the scenes and commentary, plus credits. At this stage, The Last of Us Part 1 Remake is exclusively on the PlayStation 5. And if you have a PS5, I definitely recommend picking up this title and taking advantage of the next-gen graphics. The remake, as per the website PC Gamers, which is linked in the description of this video, does state that it will be coming to PC after the PS5 release. So to sum up how I feel about The Last of Us Part 1 Remake, from the start, it gave me a lump in my throat. This beautiful, iconic game from Naughty Dog truly provides an enhanced immersive experience, and for those who've played it before, you will see and feel the difference. The remake honors the original while taking it to new and improved levels, and it does this spectacularly. One of the huge changes across the entire playthrough is the lighting. This part of the build for the remake is leaps and bounds enhanced, and as the lead cinematic animator from Naughty Dog said, "We've applied everything we've learned over the decades since the original and utilized that new technology to create something that stays true to the original, but reimagined in an updated way." What Naughty Dog have captured with the remake is providing a solid game with new technology that provides players with a new experience from start to finish. Don't miss The Last of Us Part 1 Remake, releasing on September 2nd, 2022.